What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to some more World of Tanks. The Swedish tech tree has arrived, and as such I thought, what a better opportunity to upload two very good guest replays featuring the Swedish premium tanks. First of all, we're riding on board with my good friend VHD Jokers, taking out the Strv M4257, the cute little tier 6 medium tank with possibly the cutest sounding gun in game. Like, seriously, man, when you fire this gun, it's like ping, ping, ping. It's like, it doesn't sound like a gun. I don't know if it's meant to be like that on purpose, but look, ping, into the rear of the Cromwell B, into the side of the Cromwell B, and into the side of the Cromwell B again, and a nice shot into the side of the Panzer 5.4. So the first successful clip of the game, 4 shots, 4 penetrations, and Jokers has a reload of 15.66 seconds. I'm not sure if that is with using improved ventilation on his tank, so he might have vents on his tank to bring the reload down a little bit. But his crew doesn't even have 6th Sense trained, so I don't think it's with the use of Brothers in Arms. I can only imagine that it's with vents, but I'm not sure if Jokers is using them or not. He's trying to track the Cromwell B here, which he does with his second shell. Sticks the third through the turret, and just misses the killing blow on the Cromwell B, but he did get a tracked assisted hit right there. A T-67 has pushed up on the left-hand side, and he's going to reload again. Switches attention back to the Cromwell B. Successfully take out the Cromwell B, and now swap his attention back to the Panzer 5.4. Getting a nice shot through the side. Aiming for the cupola this time. Just misses, unfortunately. And he can't get the 4th shot away without taking some damage in return. So he's going to be patient. Wait for the Panzer 5.4 to hopefully push forward a little. But he is unable to get the shot at present. Pushing up, he's unable to get a shot at the Hellcat. But the Panzer 5.4 is in a position now where he can stick a shot through the side of the Panzer 4's turret and back up in time without taking any damage. Now there's a Type 58 and that T-67 over on the other side of the map. The Type 58 is going to get tracked imminently. Jokers is aiming for him now. Just fires as the Type 58 backs up, but gets a nice shot through the turret ring. A nice shot through the turret ring again, and then hits the T-67. And I must apologise for the little recording blip there. That is just from the game file. It's not from my editing. That is just the source from the Xbox DVR. So clearly the Xbox DVR thought, well, for some reason I don't need to display properly. And it's not. But Jokers is now pushing the Hellcat. And just look at this lovely little 4-round pea shooter. Only gets 2 of 3 into the Hellcat, but it just sounds so like, it sounds so adorable when you fire shells in this tank. I don't know what it is. It's just that sound, that little ping. So cute, man. Now he's gonna aim for the Type 58. Unfortunately misses with the first shell, and the Type 58 gets into safety, but the Hellcat pushes over and he takes out the Hellcat. Pushing into the lower ground to take cover. He's going to go for another reload. A 15-second reload on a tier 6 that can fire 4 57mm shells in very quick succession is very good, man. I really do need to buy this tank. It's not in the shop anymore, unfortunately. But if it was, I'd be buying it right now. Now he's going for the British Bulldog. Unfortunately bounces off the upper glacis twice and goes for a reload, reloading the APCR rounds because his gun is not good enough to go through the front of the British Bulldog's hull armor. A better spot to shoot at probably would have been the turret, and driving is hard, ladies and gentlemen. Good times. But now he has the APCR clip loaded for the British Bulldog. He's up to 14 hits so far with 5 critical hits and 2 kills. The Bulldog is pushing up, but Jokers wisely takes cover behind this house and is going to get himself in a position to hopefully flank the Bulldog and take some shots at him, or keep him lit for his teammates and hope that artillery hits him and somebody else rushes in with him to take the Bulldog out. So he's probably undetected now. He's going to push over the hill, but the Bulldog has detected him this time around. Artillery doesn't hit him. The Bulldog is firing APCR at his teammate. Now's Joker's chance to push forward, and he bounces the first APCR round, gets 2 through, unfortunately hits the rock, and his third misses, but the fourth goes through. Now he needs to repair his tracks and take cover from the Bulldog. The Bulldog has a very good rate of fire, and Joker's just gets out of danger while he's reloading. Now he's going to push back out, finish the Bulldog off, and move on to finding the remaining enemy Churchill 7. He's up to 18 hits of damage now with 3 kills. The enemy artillery gets taken out by Joker's friendly artillery. Sorry, the Type 58 actually. Reading the kill feed there, I thought it was the artillery that got him, but it was not. And Joker's crests this ridge on the hill, spotting the enemy Churchill 7, and goes straight through the upper glacis, firing down at the Churchill 7. He's going to pen that angle every single time. 4 shots, 4 penetrations, a quick reload of 15 seconds. The friendly artillery pushes out and gets a shot into the Churchill. Joker's gets a shot away, and then the Churchill 7 gets finished off by the FGT-34. A very nice game on Overlord indeed. Let's move on to the post-game stats to see how he performed. So taking a look at the post-game stats, we can see that Joker's picked up 3,284 damage done from 23 penetrations, destroying 3 enemy tanks along the way, detecting 2 of them, and picking up 98 assisted damage, as well as blocking 135 from the shots that bounced off of his side armor, which he received from the British Bulldog. He picked up a high caliber medal as well as a mastery badge for his efforts, picking up 74,897 silver along the way, as well as 11,796 experience with the daily double. Taking a look at the team stats, we can see that he topped his team by pretty much 2,100 damage, and he picked up a base XP of 1,790, which is what earned him the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. If we delve deeper into the statistics, we can see that he fired 33 shells that round. 27 of those shells hit the target, and 23 penetrated. So not a bad result at all. Very, very well done to Jokers for picking up this result in one of my favourite little tier 6 premium tanks, the Strv M4257. I really do need to buy this tank when it's back on sale. I had it on loan for a little bit, and it really was awesome, and I should have bought it when I had the chance, and now I regret it. So if it ever comes up for sale again, ladies and gentlemen, I highly recommend picking up this tank. It is very, very fun indeed. But let's move on into the second gameplay, and I will catch you guys there shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second battle. Here we are riding on board with V-Tanker in the Stark Strv S1, the tier 8 Swedish tank destroyer, premium tank destroyer, with possibly the worst paint job I have ever seen, commonly known as the cheese board or the IKEA tank. I mean, you can tell that 121's distaste for it. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is actually a relatively good TD because it has pretty ridiculous camouflage and it has an absolute laser beam of a gun. This gun has ridiculous penetration for a tier 8 and the accuracy is unreal. So you see V-Tanker just entered siege mode, which is where the rear suspension rises and increases your gun depression on the tank. It also increases your aim time, which you are going to see shortly. But he takes a hit from the M53-55 there, and he enters back into siege mode before riding this ridgeline to take a shot at the Lorraine. But he gets a lovely, lovely shot through the Panzer 58 Mutz and sets that guy on fire. He may even one-shot him here. Nope. The fire just burnt out. He exits siege mode and gets on his way. So your mobility is reduced in siege mode. And this is something to bear in mind if you are going to grind the Swedish tank destroyers, which have now been released in the tech tree. As far as I understand it, they all have this feature. Lovely shot on the Grilla 15 there. And it's something to always be aware of. But look at this. Look at the... Okay, hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. When he gets the opportunity... Yep, laser beam. This gun doesn't, generally speaking, doesn't miss. And with the increased aim time that you get on siege mode, it is a very attractive proposition. But just always bear in mind that your mobility is reduced when siege mode is activated. A nice shot through the lower glacis of the T-32 there. And he's already up to 20 hits of damage because of the fire that he got on the Panzer 58. And just as I was bigging up the gun and being like, this gun doesn't miss, he misses the T-32. But the follow-up shell, no problem, comrade, and finishes him off. Now he's just sitting here on this ridge, abusing his camouflage rating and abusing the accuracy and rate of fire of this gun. But this should give you some sort of perspective as to what to expect from the Swedish tank destroyers. Very accurate guns, mobility reduced in siege mode, and very, very accurate with good penetration. Now he can't get a shot at the T-54E1 at present. He's going to have to push up a little bit more, which he does. But as you can see, just how much the mobility is reduced when you're in siege mode. It's a lot better when you're not in siege mode. But, like I said, it gives you the advantage of a very quick aim time. And that helps when taking shots at moving targets, or just at anyone that you need to shoot, really. The Leopard gets a shell into him, but he takes a shot back at the Leopard. And if he moves out of siege mode here, which he does, you can see the time that he can retreat is drastically increased. Now he's unspotted. He's going to post back up on this ridgeline, enter back into siege mode, and take a shot at the Leopard. That unfortunately misses. I think he just didn't lead the shot enough. But is he going to be able to get a second shot here? He takes a shot blind, and he takes out the Leopard prototype. A very well-aimed shot there to finish off his opponent. He's unable to get a shot on the Lerva at present, or the VK4502B, but he's going to move into a position where he can get some shots at them and enter into siege mode once again. Aiming for the M103, doesn't really have a shot on him. Has a shot on the Type 4 though, and delivers a shell straight through the cheek of the Type 4's turret, taking him up to 24 hits of damage. Now aiming for the VK and finishing him off successfully. A very well placed shot to give him his third kill of the battle. Now, we all know how tough the Type 4 Heavy's frontal armor is, and look how it just dug straight through that, no problem. Straight through the lower glacis of the Lerva as well, picking up some engine damage. And he's not getting spotted at all, despite being out in the open and not actually having a bush as cover. Lovely shot through the side of the Lerva's turret there. But he's not behind cover here. He's in the open with a camo net deployed. And, I mean, it just says it all about the tank's camouflage. It is a very, very, very small target, which makes the camouflage very good. He's trying to go through the cheeks of the Type 4, but he's just waiting for the Type 4 to come up some more and get a shot through him. Aiming for the Lerva again. The Type 4 turns his turret, and the laser beam that is this gun delivers and goes straight through, taking him up to his 29th hit of this battle. Unfortunately missing that time around. However, that was a thinner shot to take. Didn't have as much of the tank to shoot at as he would have liked. He's just hoping that the Type 4 is going to come out here again so that he can pick up another shot of damage. But luckily, the Panzer 7 is pushing up on this side. Just doesn't manage to get a shot at him though. And he's confident that he's going to stay in this position to get a shot away at either the Type 4 or the Panzer 7. But he might not get another shot of damage. If his team finish these guys off, then he's not going to get his 30th hit of damage. Although it would be nice if he did. So I think he realizes that at this point, and he moves out of siege mode, and it looks as if he's going to take the decision to push the Type 4, or at least get into a different position where he can engage the Type 4 from, which is going to be this ridgeline in front of him. Just whizzing over here to get into position. Now he says he's in position, turns the hole to the right, gets in siege mode, waits for the Type 5 to get spotted again, sorry, the Type 4, and gets a lovely shot through the Type 4's side armor. Type 4 doesn't even spot him. Again, he's in the open, like completely in the open, and he finishes the Type 4 off with his next shot. So let's move on to the post-game screenshots to see how he did. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so taking a look at the post-game stats, we can see that V-Tanker picked up 5,897 damage from 15 penetrations, destroying 4 enemy targets along the way. He picked up the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge alongside 102,016 silver and 9,343 XP without his daily double. Taking a look at the team stats, we can see that he topped his team by about 900 damage. The Waffle Panzer IV had a very respectable game as well, but V-Tanker picked up a base XP of 2,009 experience, which is why he was able to secure the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. If we delve deeper into the statistics, we can see that he fired 23 shells that game. 16 of those shells landed directly on target and 15 penetrated. So a very good penetration or hits to penetration ratio that game. The shots that he fired which did miss were very unlucky to miss. It was either a bit of RNG or just slightly not led enough. But that's it for this game. A very respectable game in the Stark STRV S1 from V-Tanker. So thank you to VHD, Jokers, and V-Tanker for sending me these replays. The Swedish tech tree is here, ladies and gentlemen. What are you looking forward to grinding? I cannot wait to get my hands on the Emil 2 and the Kranvagen, if that's even how you pronounce it properly. I think it is the Kranvagen. Guys, teach me Swedish. You know, that's what I need right now. But that's it from today's video. I hope you did enjoy. I will catch you in the next one. And until then, have a wicked day. Check out V-Tanker's YouTube. His link is in the description of this video. See you in a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.